Update, we have gone to the wrong ferry. We have lost the lure.
And stick around to the end of this video for one big exciting announcement. Welcome back to the channel. In last week's video, you met my family and watched as we explored Uwharrie National Forest. This week, we're heading to Cape Lookout National Seashore.
We started out our morning by driving to the ferry office for a 7 a.m. departure. Or so we thought. Update, we have gone to the wrong ferry.
There's many different ferries to get there, and we just went one block too far and landed at the wrong ferry.
We're out here at the correct ferry this time. This is the Davis ferry service. We have a beautiful morning. See the sunrise behind me. So the men are inside getting our ferry tickets, and then we should be good to board.
The Davis Shore Ferry was the original ferry service from Davis to Cape Lookout. Unfortunately, they are no longer in operation as of January 2024, but there are other options nearby, as you saw from our mistake. After boarding, we enjoyed a beautiful sunrise as we made the 45-minute trip across the Sound.
Upon arrival, we deboarded the ferry and headed to the Sand. We took time to air down, and then we went to explore the island. If you are staying overnight on the island, you can choose to camp, or you can stay in a rustic cabin. Near the cabins are restrooms and showers available for use. You can also order things such as bait, lures, and firewood from the mainland general store, and they will deliver it to you through the ferry service.
Our main goal here was to take our time exploring the island, knowing eventually we wanted to end up at the Lighthouse at the southern end to find camp and to get a little shore fishing in. So we started out driving south towards the Lighthouse, taking our time, stopping to look for shells or to take short walks along the beach.
Maya! Hi, pretty girl! Are you having a good vacation? Are you tired? As we were making our way to the lighthouse, we came across our first bait boil. There goes Jason and John with the fishing rod. There must be a school of fish and all the birds are just swarming it. And just like that, we have our first catch, a bluefish.
With 4 hooks on. Look at everybody gets a fish today. Seriously, the fishing here was unbelievable. I swear my brother was catching a fish every single cast. If you are at all into fishing, this is a place you need to come.
Update, we have lost the lure.
Fishing was good but short-lived.
After losing our one and only lure, we started making our way down to the lighthouse. We have made it to the lighthouse. Right now we're just sitting at the visitor center. They have restrooms here. They have showers, but you cannot use soap, so mostly just to rinse off sand. If you do come here, I recommend bringing binoculars. We did not, but you can see another island where there are wild horses. So if you have binoculars or a really good zoom lens, you should be able to see those.
After exploring the lighthouse, we headed off to find a spot to camp. Jason was able to purchase a few more lures from Cape Lookout Ferry service, the one we went to by mistake, who was willing to deliver them to the island via the ferry. So keep that in mind if you need any supplies while you're on the island. With these lures, he was able to catch several more bluefish.
We created a beautiful site next to the dunes where we positioned the vehicles in a way that would protect us from the wind. For dinner, we had an appetizer of bluefish and tacos as the main course. You were allowed to keep 3 bluefish per day, which was more than enough for us. And after dinner, we enjoyed a beautiful sunset before heading off for some night fishing.
Well, good morning. Do you ever have one of those perfect camp nights where everything's just right? The weather, the temperature, no bugs. It's exactly what we had last night. It was just perfection. It was one of those dream camp nights. This morning we woke up to a beautiful sunrise where my brother was already out fishing. So we ended up having fish tacos for breakfast, which is a little unorthodox and not really what we planned, but you know, what can you do when he's catching fresh fish?
Yesterday we explored the southern end of Cape Lookout, so today we're gonna drive up to the northern end and see what that area is about.
While Jason did catch a few bluefish, he also had a 30-minute battle with a shark.
Well, I think we jinxed ourselves. Talking about that perfect weather we had.
I gotta admit, the back road is kind of fun. We're doing 20-25, just kind of going over whoops, Baja style. It's pretty fun.
Exploring the northern end consisted of a peaceful drive along the beach. We searched for shells and let Maya dig in the sand. After this, it was time to head back to the ferry for our return trip to the mainland. Thank you so much for watching, and as promised, we have a very exciting announcement. We bought a van!
Yep, that's right. We want to get in on the van life fun too. Watch as we convert this beautiful big white van into our new adventure mobile. Well, good morning. And rowdied on down. Am I in frame?
You're in frame.
Framing.